Hello everybody, I'm back with another video, and today I just wanted to do an updated video on one of my Knex Carnival rides. This ride is called the Roll-O-Plane. I've already done a video for this ride, but I have made some improvements to it, and I made it easier to set up and some other stuff, so I want to show you how it sets up and everything and how it operates. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. It's currently in its racked position or transport position. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on setting it up. Over here is the front of the ride, so I'm gonna turn it around like this. I'm gonna slide it all the way up against the bricks right there. Okay, if you notice there on the front, I'll zoom in. Right there on the front is a rack of fencing, and I'm going to take the fence off, so I'll show you how I do that. All I do is take off some little blue connectors from some blue rods that stick out. Like that, and then the fencing is going to slide off. Okay, for now I'm going to put the fence over here to the side, and I'm going to put my little blue clips back on the blue rods, and also I'm going to take these blue rods. I'm going to put one out to the side here, one out to the side here. I'm going to put one out there at an angle and one out here at an angle, like that. And I have to move them out of the way because when the ride is in motion, if they're, in that spot, they'll hit it. So, okay. Now it's time to raise up the ride. So, I'll show you how that's done. If you look right here, there's a green connector here, and back here on the back, there's a gray connector. Same on both sides. What I do, I disconnect this this green connector, and I'm going to fold it out right here for the time being. Back here, I'm going to disconnect the gray connector, and I'm going to lay this one all the way down to the floor, like that. It was up here, but I'm going to lay it all the way down to the floor. Okay, other side, same thing. I'm going to disconnect this green connector from the orange rod. I'm going to fold it out a little, and right here I'm going to disconnect the gray from the orange rod, and I'm going to fold this all the way down to the floor. Okay, as you can see, that's what was keeping the main arm of the ride from spinning when it's in transport position. Gonna move back over here to this side and show you how the ride raises up. Not sure if you'll be able to see this or not, but if you look right down there, I'll point to it. Right down there, I've got to disconnect that. I'll show you what I mean. I have to disconnect it so this part of the ride will raise up. So it just connects to a little yellow connector, and when I disconnect it, as you can see, this part of the ride is ready to raise up. Okay. Excuse me. And if you notice right here, there's a black rod that's connected to that yellow connector. And what I do here, I connect a red connector there. And if you notice right here, let's see if you can see that. If you notice right here, there's a little gray connector. It just comes up, and the black rod connects to it. It keeps the ride from going over forward. So it works out pretty good. Okay, here in the these pieces that we're holding the main part of the ride on, what they're going to do is go all the way around to the back. Same thing over here. Going to go around to the back. Okay. Excuse me. The next thing to do is to put on the support arms, and got one here, and there's also one over here on this side. Gonna take it off. Okay, and if you notice, let's see, right here is where one of the support arms is going to go. Like that. Okay, and on the other side, same thing. Gonna put a support arm right here, like that. Okay, I'm going to bring the camera back and start putting up the fence. This is what we have so far for the Roll-O-Plane. The Roll-O-Plane was made by, or the real Roll-O-Plane was made by the Ireland Aircraft Company. They also made the Rock-O-Plane, the Loop-O-Plane, the Fly-O-Plane, and some other rides. They make some cool ones. I'm not sure if they still build rides or not, but they're cool nonetheless. Anyway, time to start putting up the fence. So I'm gonna get started with that. Okay, the first piece I'm gonna put is the main piece in the middle where people would walk through. And what I do to make the fence stand up is I turn these little yellow connectors around so the fence will stand like that. I'm gonna move back a little bit because I'm not sure, I can't remember how much room it takes to put the fence up, but anyway, like I said, just take these yellow connectors and twist them like that. And I'm gonna start putting my fence around. Okay, I'm gonna have to move in closer. Um, Here we have a fully set up Roll-O-Plane with the fence and everything. Like most of my rides, this ride does not have a motor. It does not have a hand crank. I have to spin it with my hand, but it's still pretty cool. I may add a motor to it later. I'm not sure. Can't really decide. I'm not a real big fan of Knex motors, but I may end up putting one on this ride. But anyway, I'm gonna move the camera back as far as I can here and show you how it works. I'm gonna spin it with my hand, so I'm gonna get up there and do that. And notice whenever the ride rotates, the cages are going to spin. They're going to roll. That's how it gets. I guess that's how it got the name Roll-O-Plane. But here it goes. If you notice like I said, the cages are rolling. It doesn't want to spin too many times for some reason. It stops sideways. Get it going back around this way. Okay, excuse me, I'm gonna bring the camera closer and show you, if I can, I'm gonna show you how the cages roll. I think you can give you a better close-up of how they roll. As you can see, when it goes around, sorry guys, excuse me, when it goes around, the cages roll. It's pretty cool the way it works. It just kind of twists, and the way it does that is pretty cool. If you notice here in the middle, this orange rod in the middle is offset, and it goes up to the top of this cage and goes down to the top of this cage. So since this part is offset, whenever the ride goes around, it forces the cage to roll, and that's how the real one works. It's a really cool design in my opinion. These rides can be seen at carnivals and state fairs, pretty much all over the United States. They're classic, popular rides. I've seen them called different things. The real name of it, like I said, is the Roll-O-Plane, but I've seen some called the Dive Bomber, the Hammer, I even saw one called a Starburst one time at a local county fair. But yeah, it's just a really cool classic ride, and it's really fun too. Really fun ride. But yeah, that's the Knex Roll-O-Plane. It's a really cool ride. Try to get back here and give you a good angle. Okay, since the video's not taking too long, this ride it doesn't take that long to set up. So I guess while the video's rolling, I'm gonna rack it back down, show you how it racks back down. So I'll get started with that. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is take up my fencing. The fencing all just folds like this. I'm gonna put it over here out of the way for now. I'm gonna take off my support arms and put them back into place. One goes right here. One goes right here on this side. Just like that. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry guys, I'm under the weather. I promise it's not COVID, but under the weather. Okay. Time to lay down the ride. So what I do, I'm gonna take off this red piece right here, and I'm gonna put my black rod back right here, like that. I'm gonna fold these pieces, gonna fold these back around, and this piece of black rod is what's going to connect right here when I lay the rod down. Just like that. As you can see, it still wants to spin, so what I have to do is bring up the part that holds it on this side or on the back side, and right here I have to bring up the green piece that holds it, like that. Okay, move around to the other side. Same thing in the back. This piece comes up and connects there, and the green piece comes up and connects right here. Okay, it's time to put the fence back. So whoops, sorry. Time to put the fence back. So gonna put my rods back in place. for the fence. Gonna take off my little blue connectors. Put them right there on the floor for now. Okay, this piece goes on first. Whoops, no, I'm sorry. It does not go on first. These pieces go on first. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, they're a lot easier to take off than they are to put on, so bear with me just a minute. Okay, and now the last piece goes on here, and now it's time to put my blue connectors back on. And now we have a racked roll-o-plane. It's ready to go. Ready to move on to the next location. All right, excuse me, that's it for the Roll-O-Plane video. I hope you enjoyed the updates I made to it. It's a lot easier to set up, a lot faster than it was before. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, leave me a line below, leave me a comment, and I'll answer your questions as soon as I can. I've got some more stuff I want to show you guys, some more updates that I've made to some rides that I've already got, and I want to show you videos of those. So stay tuned for those, and I'm also working on some more rides, some new ones that I'm going to be doing videos for as soon as I can. So stay tuned for those. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy building.